Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to a new video. Today is probably the last pre-plant video there is, so stay tuned. Today's project, I have this Fimco sprayer in the back of the Polaris Ranger, and I had to order a new wand for it. The wand got all gummed up and messed up, so I got the new wand on. And what we are doing today is we're managing the grass and weeds around all the barns, around the bins, stuff like that. Keeping the grass down that we can't get to with the mower. We're gonna get this pulled over to the chemical pad and get it filled up so we can start right away this morning. So, welcome to my chemical mixing area. This used to be our holding area. This is where our milking parlor is. It's still there. We haven't got it completely tore out and sold yet, but that's it there. I have all my chemical lined up here. I already used up all my burn down stuff. I have atrazine and Armazon Pro back in there right now, and we're waiting for Syngenta to send the Tendovo to their distribution places, because that is our bean chemical. So that's another thing kind of keeping us leery on planting beans, is because Syngenta still hasn't even shipped that out from their main area yet. So we may end up not using Tendovo this year just because of that. This tank is for my water, which we have found we are running into a problem where our well does not keep up with that self-propelled sprayer. I can spray off 1,000 gallons and get back, and I have about 350 gallons in this tank. So we're gonna have to figure out running some bigger lines over here or something, because that ain't gonna work. This comb bottom has about 100 to 200 gallons of 2800-4, I think. The 4 is sulfur, and then that is our leftovers from top dressing wheat. We will be getting another about 750 gallons in May to do our second pass of 28 on the wheat. And then here in this tote and that tote is rinsate out of the sprayer. So rinsate is when you get done, anything that's left, you run your rinse tank on the sprayer into your main tank, flush everything out, and this is what it ends up. So this is less than 50% of the potency used in the field, but it will hopefully still work for killing our various grasses around the farm. So this one is Husky. That one is burned down. That one's Roundup and 2,4-D. This one is Husky, which is a wheat chemical, so it kills pretty much everything except wheat, if I remember right. I'm probably going to draw from that one first. Get this one used up. These have been mixed already, so they should have stuff in there that's got to be suspended. So I have a tote pump, well, barrel pump that's electric. I'm gonna set it up, let it circulate in there, and kind of agitate it for a couple minutes, and then we'll pump over so that we are for sure getting a good mix. I was really expecting to have to refill that sprayer, but I was able to do the entire farm on 25 gallons. So we got that done. My camera died, so that's why you guys didn't see it. And I thought I lost my camera because I looked over and all of a sudden it wasn't on the roll bar anymore. So I retraced all of my steps. Turns out in the last like 50 feet I had lost it. So Dad ground all his steer feed I just ground enough corn to do my chicken feed, which is in here. I'm just about out. I do 500-pound batches. I get concentrate from our local feed store. Each bag does 100 pounds of feed, so I got 5 bags, 3 of which are in Dad's truck at home right now, so I'm waiting for him to get back before I completely finish this up. Now there was a new purchase this past week. Let's go pull it out. We'll get it washed up, and I want to show you guys what it is. This is our new lawnmower. Now this, I believe, is a 2022. The dealership got it in October, so I'm guessing it's a 2022 Toro Titan Max. This is not a commercial mower. Our old mower was a commercial mower. This one is what they call a prosumer. So it's in between a consumer mower and a commercial mower. So it's not your top of the line, but it's not your cheapskate from Tractor Supply or Lowe's, which is what we were looking at. Those ones were $4,800 for, we were looking at a time cutter, 60-inch deck, and just looking at them, they didn't seem heavy enough for what we were doing. So we went to a actual dealership. It has a lot heavier deck. It's pretty much still a step up from what we had as far as cutting capacity and everything, but it's not like the best you can get. There is 0 suspension on this whatsoever, and we were looking at getting a suspension platform for that seat, because man, does this ride rough. But it does an excellent job cutting. Looks like a golf course when you're done, and we really like it. Really like these really aggressive Toro tires that are on here. Those seem to do a really good job, but they don't tear stuff up. This one has the Kohler 7000, 26 horsepower, so there's a lot of power there for the width of deck. The old Toro we had the dual fuel tanks, one on each side, and I'm pretty sure that held every bit of 10 gallons. And you could mow this whole place, you go home, mow our whole yard at home, go mow my uncle's yard, and still not drain a fuel tank on that thing. Like, it was great on gas, and it had excellent holding capacity. This is a 7-gallon tank. I mowed everything here, and it was still at over 3/4 of a tank. So I'm pretty sure we can still mow at least here in our house. Obviously we have more motor than we did before, so it is going to burn a little bit more than our last one. One thing I would change about it, I don't know why they didn't put anti-scalp wheels on the back of the deck. There's nothing there, so you can still fall onto something like a ridge or something and scalp it up. We've got probably right about 3 hours on it now. 3.5 hours on it. So we got it. It rolled off the trailer here with 0.1 hours. And it honestly did not break the bank like you would think it would. All the commercial mowers that we found, you cannot find one under 12 grand. Now, this one is not a commercial mower, but I would argue that it does as good as a commercial mower would. And this one was under, I'll just say, they had some deals going on. They had a whole open house and everything there, so we got it for under $7,000. So really good deal, I think. Dad might not think that, but it's nice and it's got a good price. And we are gonna go ahead and get this pulled back in the barn now that I got it washed, and then move on to our next project. Well, guys, I'm going to wrap the video up here. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.